Welcome, Bulldog fans, to a special player profile brought to you by Gorby's. I'm Dan Figley with YSN. Today we're joined by Dominick Posey, senior on the East Palestine High School basketball team. How you doing today, Dominick?
Good.
Well, we're going from football to basketball, and we got the pleasure of getting to know you a little bit during football season. And we don't want to ask you the same questions here, but what are some of the big differences between basketball and football? Some of the differences and similarities, how you have to train and prepare for the sport.
Well, both sports are it's like a team sport. So you got to learn how to play with your teammates and transferring from football to basketball. Small school, you kind of got those same players that you play with, so the connection's there. And then you got newer kids that are coming in. You got to train them like you would train freshmen and all that, and put it all together to get a good team.
Now you have a new coach this year, Coach Stanton. Talk about how that has changed the culture of the basketball team. Going from a coach last year to a whole new coach, did it change the mindset of the players and on the team?
It's a total different play style. Last year we were run and gun, you're going. And then this year we're kind of slow paced and trying to be more fundamental, I would say.
Okay. I've noticed myself a lot more discipline on the floor. It seems that Coach Stanton has a little more a say of what's going on there, and it's not as free flowing. He likes to get his hands on what's going on in the game.
Yeah, he's like a father to us. He's always making sure he's always in the school, checking our grades, keeping up on us. If we're in the hallway, make sure we have a pass and everything.
Yeah. Good deal. Well, he is. It's nice to see a new coach in here, and you can tell he's excited. Is the basketball? Is it more of a for you? Conditioning wise, is it more? Do you have to be more conditioned for basketball than for football?
Well, you got to be conditioned for both ways, because you play both ways in football, and then basketball you're continuous up and down the court. So it's totally for conditioning, because you can come in for football and then come to basketball the next day and you're like, yeah, I got to run a little bit more inside.
Now, what is your choice? If you had to go to one practice, you can only make practice for basketball or for football. What are you picking? What practice are you going to?
I'm going to football practice.
Okay. Now, we were talking to you a little earlier, and there you were telling us that you have in your mind, maybe an idea of where you were thinking about going to school. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what's on your mind for your future?
Well, I have talked to coaches and all that, and my mind's set on Baldwin Wallace right now, and just the atmosphere there, the coaching. It just feels like one big family like we have here, and the coaches are always on you, and that's what some kids need, is just somebody just to push and push and push at them, and I find that there, and the facilities there is great, and teachers, professors, and all that. It's perfect.
And it's somewhat close to home,
yep.
But just far enough that you're not at home. Mm-hmm. So it's a little best of both worlds, so to speak. Now you're coming off a loss to Southern Local here, and you got a big game coming up tomorrow night. And what has the coach been instilling in you guys to get that turned around?
Well, we just got to trust the process. We got to play as a team more. And we practice. You got to practice hard. You got to practice 100% every single time, every drill. We just have to have good practices. So we've focused on having good practices, every day. So
you play how you practice.
Yes.
So if you don't practice hard, you're not going to play hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to turn it on just like that.
Yep.
So that's what he's trying to instill in you, I can see. You have a new Parker came out this year, and he skipped last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know you're you and Parker are tight, and how's that?
It transfers over. Like we will never lose that connection that we have on the field or the court. We're always.
So it's nice to have him back on that
Yes,
on the court with you for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. Well, I'd like to thank you for taking some time here, and thank Gorby's for sponsoring us. Come out and see Dominick on the hard court, and we'll just check out the Bulldogs and see how they go the rest of the year. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Go Dogs!